You walk into a room and instantly, without a word spoken, you know something is wrong. You feel the tension in the air, like static on your skin. Someone is smiling, but you can sense they are hurting inside. Someone is laughing, but you can pick up the sadness behind it. If this sounds like you, there's a good chance you're an empath. Being an empath is a gift, a deep, intuitive connection to the emotional world. You notice what others miss, you feel what others hide. But like any gift, if it's not protected, it can become a heavy weight. And one of the biggest places empaths can either thrive or completely burn out is at work. Today, I want to talk about 7 jobs empaths should avoid at all costs. Not because you can't do them, but because they can drain you to the point of losing yourself. But first, let's truly understand what it means to be an empath. In part 1, I want us to understand who an empath is. An empath isn't just a kind person. It's not just about being compassionate or sensitive. An empath absorbs the emotions and energies around them, like an emotional sponge. There are different kinds of empaths. Emotional empaths feel other people's feelings almost as if they are their own. Physical empaths can sense pain or illness in someone else's body. Intuitive empaths pick up on unspoken truths, hidden motives, and subtle energies. And then we have animal and nature empaths. Those are the people who can deeply feel the needs of animals or the mood of a forest before a storm. Now, here's the double-edged sword. Your empathy can make you an extraordinary friend, perfect partner, amazing healer, or a leader. But it also means that in the wrong environment, you can carry emotional baggage that isn't yours. I mean, every single day. And in a job that constantly exposes you to stress, pain, or manipulation, that emotional sponge can become so heavy that it starts to crush you. And by the way, if you're listening right now and you're thinking, wow, that's exactly me, I just want to know this channel is made for you. Right here, we talk about how to protect your peace so you can be able to understand your mind and your heart better and be able to live a life that feels authentic to who you are. If you don't want to keep stumbling into burnout or emotional exhaustion without knowing why, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way, you won't miss the next video that could completely change how you see yourself and your world. Let's continue what we are speaking about. In part 2 of this episode, we want to discuss why some jobs hurt empaths. So, why are certain jobs so dangerous for empaths? There are 3 big reasons. Number 1, emotional overload. Imagine soaking up the stress of dozens of people every single day. It's like carrying the weights you never put down. Number 2, lack of boundaries. Many of these jobs expect you to be on all the time. These jobs give you no room for emotional recovery. Number 3, constant exposure to conflict or trauma. Even if you're strong, the human heart has limits. And you know what? The more you're exposed to these environments, the more you risk compassion fatigue. And you know what? That's where your gift starts to feel like a curse. In part 3 of this episode, let's talk about 7 jobs empaths should avoid. Number 1, high stress customer service jobs, the call center jobs, the complaint desk jobs. These roles put you on the front line of frustration. People don't call because they are happy. They call you because something is wrong. And if you're an empath, every raised voice, every sigh, every moment of anger sinks into you. Over time, you're not just tired, you start to dread human interaction itself. The better path or a better job option if you love helping people, choose a role where you can assist them proactively, not in crisis mode. You can work like training, onboarding, or guardian's role where the energy is more positive. Number 2, emergency medical services. We have the paramedic, ER nurse, and jobs like that. Now, these jobs are heroic. But you know what? Some empaths can do them, but they are dealing with life and death situations daily. In these jobs, pain, fear, and loss are constant. Even if you stay calm in the moment, those emotions build up inside you. Sometimes years later, a better job path or a better job role. Consider working in preventive healthcare, wellness coaching, or non-emergency medical roles. This is where you can heal, but without constant trauma exposure. Number 3, debt collection and aggressive sales. Oh. These roles require you to push people, sometimes when they are their lowest. For an empath, that creates a deep moral conflict. You feel their fear, their embarrassment, and it clashes with the job's demands. Oh, that inner tension can eat away at you. Imagine you're a practicing minimalist and you have to tell people all the time to buy this product, buy this is useful, even when you know it's not so useful. Your inner conscience will prick you so much. That's not really a job for an empath. Instead of being a debt collector or you are into aggressive sales, choose a better path. Use your people skills in roles where your communication brings relief or encouragement, like client support, education, or community outreach. Number 4, litigation attorney. Law is powerful, but litigation means constant conflict. Your role is to win, even when it means breaking down the other side. If you're an empath, that aggressive energy and emotional manipulation can leave you drained and disillusioned. It will leave you wondering all the time, this client is in the wrong, but I have to defend. I have to make him win. I have to make her win. I have to make them win, even when you know they are in the wrong. Your conscience will eat you up. As an empath, the better legal job is to use your legal mind in mediation, contract law, or advocacy. These are areas where the aim is resolution, not destruction. Number 5, correctional officer or prison guard. Prisons are high pressure, high conflict environments. You're surrounded by tension, aggression, and sometimes hopelessness. As an empath, that emotional climate can follow you home every day, stealing your sleep and your peace. The better part, as an empath, if you're drawn to rehabilitation, consider working in counseling, community reintegration programs, or youth intervention. These areas I mentioned are where you can guide people without living in constant hostility. Number 6, political campaign manager. Politics is a battlefield. It's strategy, persuasion, and sometimes manipulation on a massive scale. For an empath, the backstabbing, high stress, and constant public scrutiny can be so crushing. Rather than working as a political campaign manager, as an empath, if you care about causes, work with non-profits, advocacy groups, or social impact projects. These are places or job roles where your passion serves the public without you drowning in political toxicity. Number 7, tabloid journalism. This job feeds on other people's personal pain, often twisting truths for attention. For an empath, that's like eating something that poisons your spirit. You feel the harm you're causing, and it lingers. You know what to do. Use your storytelling gifts in ethical journalism, documentaries, or positive media. In these areas, your words build understanding instead of tearing down. Here is the truth. Avoiding certain jobs isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Being an empath means your energy is the most valuable currency. Spend it where it brings light, not where it's constantly stolen. Now, I want to hear from you. If you're an empath, what's the most challenging job you've ever had? And what kind of work do you dream of doing instead? Right now, do you enjoy the type of work you are doing? Do you find it fulfilling? Does it help you achieve your purpose? Or are you in that field simply because it puts food on the table? Anyways, I understand you. I want you to hear me clearly. There is nothing wrong with protecting your heart. You don't have to prove your strength by staying in environments that crush your spirit. The world already has enough people who have gone numb. Your sensitivity, your ability to notice the quiet pain in someone else's eyes, to hear the words they don't say, that is rare and it is worth protecting. You might have been told you're too sensitive, too emotional, or that you need to toughen up. But I see it differently. You're wired to connect, to care, to heal, and that is not weakness. That's a form of strength that can be taught. Until next time, protect your peace, value your gifts, and remember, the world needs your empathy, not at the cost of your soul. I'm sending you love always.